Welcome back to the show, and it's time to meet our corporate game changer. Her name is Belema Koleoso. She's a female solutions architect in the industrial space. She has spent several years in the digital plant factory and the digital energy space. She's currently a solutions architect with Schneider Electric. Welcome to the show with me, Belema Koleoso. Welcome to the show. So good to have you. Hi, Belema. How are you? I love your hair. I wish my hair was this full and black and African. Hey, how are you today? You look good. You look good.
Thank you.
You don't look like what I read though. Like you don't look like a nerd because you are. I mean, you studied electrical electronics engineering.
Yes.
In the University of Lagos,
Yes.
and then your postgraduate studies was in technical automation. So what's your plan? You want to build spaceships or what? What's the big picture? Tell me.
I am not that ambitious.
So yeah, where do you want to take this, whole electric thing to? What's the plan, really?
The plan is to be an energy management consultant. So when you look at automation, what you're looking at is making a process smarter and making it more energy efficient. So that's the goal, to have a world where things work better. You do not waste what you do not need. You can rather conserve and use it for something else. So I guess and to be able to lead people to do that. So that's
So basically, you take anything, any process around, and
Correct.
you automate it.
Correct.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Correct.
So do you plan to automate how I sit? Like, what, like, now I'm worried.
Okay, so for me, this is my philosophy. There is a thin line. Okay, so your guiding principle is when you come to human compassion, when you come to things that borderline on relationships, you can't take away the human feeling from that.
Yeah, there's only
Yes.
so much you can automate, right?
Exactly.
I
yes,
know, I agree.
yes,
I agree. So you're sitting here because there's not too many women automating stuff
I know.
in Nigeria. So
I know.
You're a game changer. You're special. When you're interviewing, for your job, obviously I can imagine that in a room, maybe if there's 10 interviewees, you're probably the only lady.
Yeah, correct.
Most times that you're used to that.
Yeah.
What do you think you say to the people, that interview you that would make them choose you? Because I know how it is with ladies. They look at us, even though you say you're smart and everything, they're thinking, she'll soon marry. Then she'll get pregnant. Then that's leave, So how do you make sure you get hired being a woman in such a space?
Okay, I think the first thing is to make yourself ready. I don't believe in sentiment. I believe in being objective. So don't hire me because I'm a woman. Hire me because I'm good enough to do the job. You need to be ready. You need to prepare yourself. And you need to know that you have to put in more. Okay? Being a guy, I'm sorry to say, sometimes they get a free pass. Because we have the submission of home, and then we have the kids, and then you still have to think about your career. So you have to be ready to stay ahead of the curve.
How do you stay ahead?
You prepare, you read, you do certifications, you find out. LinkedIn is the new, global village for the career people.
Yeah, it's the new
Meet
Instagram
people,
for the corporate folks. Yeah.
Network, know what gives, look for a mentor.
Just don't sit down.
Don't sit down, or else they'll just leave you behind. You'll be yesterday's news.
I know.
The guys have time, so with a little
there's the time thing.
Exactly. You have to make sure that you are maximizing your output.
How do you manage though when there's a job, you're on a job, you have to travel? I'm happy I'm asking you this because you are fully a family woman, kids, husband, everything.
Yeah.
But you have to travel.
Yeah.
And then there's the home. Like how do you advise women to manage such?
Okay, so it's good you asked me that question. It hit home very well because that is reality. So when I started out, they wouldn't take women because that's the reality.
Wow.
You have to travel.
So actually, a lot of firms would not take
would
women
not take
in that. Oh,
women, yes, in
wow.
that space, because it's delicate. You know, you have to travel, you have to do odd hours, and especially when you are a support provider.
I think we should define it, because we're saying travel, because I know you
Yes.
people's travel is a bit different. What is your own travel like? Offshore?
Travel is offshore.
Yeah, so that, because people that are
Travel is-
watching will say,
yes,
what's there
exactly,
traveling?
exactly. No, it's not traveling like nice suitcase, you know.
Yeah, no.
It's travel, coveralls, boats, what's it called, helicopters over the sea, on board an FPSO, on board the platform, you know, and long hours, depending on what the hours at the site is, you know, and you definitely be leaving your kids and your husband at home. And you're doing this for a support company, you're not doing it for an IOC, you're not doing it for the parent company that is manning the product. So it's a delicate thing for the employer to manage. That's why you have to be good. You have to be good at what you, and you have to be responsible. So how do I manage home and this? You have to invest in yourself. So you have to know that you need people to help you. So from your mom to getting good friends.
If you have a mom.
If you have a mom,
yeah.
okay, good friends, invest in meaningful
Health,
relationship,
domestic
help, exactly, and just be able to balance it. Don't get sentimental saying, "Oh, my children will not." You need to know when you need to go and be ready to go. So have that structure around you so that when you need to go, you can go, and your kids are fine, and your husband is fine.
What do you love about what you do? What excites you about it? Because you seem like someone that you're constantly improving. You've got
Yeah.
like certifications, loads. What excites you about it?
Improving myself, investing in myself with my goal, you know, having a world that is efficient. So with the understanding of what the world can achieve, getting there, and being a stakeholder in getting the world to that place, I think that's what drives me. Yeah.
What are the things you want to automate in Nigeria? Like, say in the next 10 years, I want to automate this. Tell me.
There's a long list.
But tell me your top 5.
My top 5 will be the city, traffic.
Okay.
Yes, traffic and most things around traffic. I know when you say traffic, you say, oh, traffic light. No, there's a lot more to it than what gives right now. Then health, the health system, you know, the way we access health. People don't have records. From the day you were born till now, there are no records. So having a system around that ensures that from your birth to your death, there is a record. And
So are you saying you're going to track it like with thumbprints or something? Is that?
Yeah, from thumbprints to your iris, okay, to your blood type, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yes, those kind of things, you know, so that from birth to death, you have a record. They can actually plot a graph of your life.
Wow.
I mean, it can actually help people live better lives, you know. So that's one other thing that
I'm wowed. I'm totally wowed. So how often do you train yourself? How often do you go on trainings or get certifications? What's the cycle like for you? Is it once a year or 5 times in a year? What's it like in your field? I'm a lawyer.
Okay.
So that's what I'm asking. Like, okay, how is it, you know? So what's it like?
So the goal is to get at least 2 certifications every year.
Oh, wow.
So it could be in company or outside my organization, but to ensure that every year I have at least 2 certifications. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So when you're in the workspace, say on your team now, how many ladies are on your team?
I'm the only lady. In my
Oh, you're
team
the
right
only
now,
lady.
yes.
But you're comfortable? Like,
Oh, yes.
do you miss not having ladies around you? Let me put it that way.
No. So I grew up in a home with 4 girls. So I've been around girls all my life. I always been like
don't miss
girl
them?
in the girl crowd. So no, I don't miss them.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
But what do you think can change the dynamics around the number of women in jobs like this and in professions like this, in Nigeria especially? It's actually a global issue.
Yeah.
But what do you think, based on your knowledge of the Nigerian space? I love that you schooled in Nigeria as well.
Oh, yes, I did. So I would say it's one, companies being aware, and then ladies also being aware. So when I did it, I told you they weren't taking ladies then, but I prepared myself, and somehow opportunity met chance. And it's still the same thing with so many people. So not in my team, but in other teams, like in the engineering team, you have like 2 ladies now in my company. And it's the same thing. If they were not ready then, and if the company wasn't aware, that, come, ladies can do this, things will not work out. So for the companies to be more aware that there is this
and ladies too should put themselves
yes, they
out
should put
there.
themselves there.
I personally feel, I don't know what you think, but that government needs to start having policies and laws
yes.
around ensuring companies hire
yes.
ladies in such roles.
yes.
I mean, I can imagine that it would be comfortable for any company to say, oh, we don't want a woman in this role, she can't travel,
yes.
she can't this, but
yes.
to promote women in such areas, what's your take on that?
It's very, very vital. I mean, think about anything in life. The way a guy looks at it is different from the way a woman looks at it. And God created the male and the female so that there'll be balance. Yeah. So companies actually help themselves when they have males and females in that space. Looking at those stuff. You have better productivity for your company.
Thank you so much, Belema. I love how you put it. More like, look, if you're a firm and you're hiring more men than women, you are losing out. Yes. Thank you, Belema Koleoso. It's been great chatting with you.
Same here.
She's not going anywhere yet, though. She's going to be going head-to-head with Temilade of Titi Dog. I can't wait to see what that's going to pan out like, but also I'll be tasting. There'll be a lot of miyan tuwashe with waina. Yes, we're going northern in the next segment. See you when I get back. The Koleoso dance, and it was created by youth from the northern part of Nigeria, Kano State to be precise. That was fabulous. And of course, it's time for Let's Get Binging. And as you know, I'm going to be doing a lot of yummy stuff and exciting stuff from this point forward in the show. First of all, I think it's food time. Hi, Sam Dande.
Hi.
You look very sweet.
Thank you so much. I've already been called Dauda. In fact, I think Dauda is now my name. That was such an energetic performance, I must say.
Too.
Okay, come along.
I'm just going to dance towards you now.
Okay, I think it would do something like this too. Come. All right.
Hi, Chef Lina. You look gorgeous today.
You too, you look stunning.
Thank you.
Okay, what do we have?
So this is miyan taushe, a northern dish from Kano, like you said earlier.
Miyan taushe. I've been saying tuashe. It's taushe. Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
And its major ingredient is pumpkin, which we have cooked with pepper, tatashe, and rodo. And also we use the haleru leaves. Yeah.
Hale.
Never heard it before.
Yes.
It feels sacred. It sounds. Okay.
Okay, so a combination of all of this is what it is.
Amazing. Can
Yes.
I taste though?
Oh, please do.
So is this usually eaten? Sam, you had some of it. What did you think?
I think nice. I think it's spicy as well.
Okay, have you had it before now?
No, never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
Never seen a
You
pumpkin
need to
before.
travel all over the states
I
of
bet I
Nigeria.
start doing that.
Gosh, millennials. Oh, anyway, so I'll tell you guys how it tastes. Super duper yummy. I think it's yummy. It reminds me of a dish, a Yoruba dish with kokore.
Oh, yeah,
it
looks like it, but the ingredients are different.
Yeah, super yummy. While we speak, while you tell me and I eat.
What are some of the health benefits of this dish?
Tell us.
Okay, so it is believed that the white blood cells in your body, they fight diseases if you eat this.
Wow.
Like if you're weak, if you have weak white blood cells, it is believed that if you eat it, the pumpkin, it produces more.
Is it eaten alone? Because I know you had said Wayna. Where's Wayna?
Wayna, it takes
It's still
8
boiling.
to 10 hours
Whoa.
for the grains to be soft.
Okay, so you thought
That
it
must
was
be really
just
delicious
like
then.
Yes, but this is a main dish as well.
Taushe.
Some people just eat it with side dishes.
All right, I
It's a
think
main
it's
dish.
yummy, super duper yummy. I wish you guys could taste it at home.
And
They
it
can
also
try
gives
it.
vitality. It gives you vitality.
Vitality,
Yes.
that's energy.
A little
Yes,
vitamins.
indeed. Yes.
Thank you so much, Evelina. You are amazing as
Thank you
usual.
so much.
Tantalizing our taste buds on here. Alrighty, thank you very much. I'm excited. My taste buds are on fire. But as usual, we love good people on this show, and we're about to meet another good person. Welcome to the show, Paschal Achunine. I always love my bar side chats because they're always so impactful.
And the drinks.
And the drinks, I must say. Hello, Paschal.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, Paschal is the founder of Health Emergency Initiative. And what you do, honestly, is amazing. You know what they do? They provide rescue. I'll call it rescue. So tell us in a nutshell.
Yes, Health Emergency Initiative began 4 years ago.
Okay.
To create hope for the common man, especially on health matters. Here we don't pay attention to the emergencies. So most persons who go to public hospitals, especially the poor, do not have access to common treatment for common diseases like
When you say
malaria.
emergencies, is that what kind of...
So indigent patients are unable to get treatment for basic infections like malaria, pneumonia, and most times they result to death.
Oh, wow.
And emergencies come in the form of many cases of road traffic accidents that happen, and when they are rescued and
Hit
taken...
and run.
Yeah, no, even when they're taken out of the road, they get to the hospital, no bed space. Why? Because there's no one to make initial deposit to save those lives.
Wow.
So what do you do?
So what we do is we went into a collaboration with Federal Road Safety Commission, FRSC, and Lasambos and Lagos State government, and then the hospitals. We signed a MOU to ensure that when you pick a victim and take them to the hospitals, they're stabilized within 24 hours at our expense. That initial 20,000, we'll take care of it.
At their expense.
And we have gone further to the emergency applies to all of us. In this era of smartphone, we take pictures when there are accidents, nobody takes an action. So we've also started training both the emergency agencies and Nigerians, bystanders. We've trained already about 29 and we're training an additional 200. So that when you see an accident, you take
don't just gather
you don't
around,
just gather around. So you know what to do, you know who to call, you know the initial first aid and CPR to apply.
I mean, I was told you quit your job about 2 years ago. You had actually, had a corporate job for about 20 years.
Yes.
And you quit about 2 years ago to do this.
Yes.
Why?
Passion for life. Because we must make a difference. We see lament. Everywhere you go, you are lamenting. And most of us say, it's not my portion. Some of us feel, okay, it won't get to me. The victims, the survivors of yesterday are victims of today. The survivors of today may be victims of tomorrow. So what do you do when you hear 94 million Nigerians live in extreme poverty? Do your 200, 2,500,
Very true.
2,000, contribute.
And you actually came today. I'm already even tearing up. It's so touching. You came today with one of the people that you actually rescued, provided
Yes.
emergency support. Tell me, what's their story?
Yeah, this young chap here,
Yeah.
he had tetanus,
Okay.
and the mother who came with him, the mother is also here. She does small petty business.
That's right.
The child was being managed at home, later taken to FMC Ebutemeta, but they didn't have the 20,000 to buy the drugs. So the social worker got across to us, and the key drugs needed to change the situation. We provided the funds.
And he could have lost.
Yes, at the point we came into the space, he was near death before we intervened. So that he's back to the family.
Yes, I see that. They're so grateful. They're so grateful and they actually followed you to the show.
Yes, that's the level of appreciation.
I know,
Yes.
I know.
This is so inspiring, honestly.
Yes.
At this point, I want to know, you have put in so much into it. How do you source for funds?
Yeah, we set up a WhatsApp platform, and there were like-minded Nigerians, and a widow has been putting 2,500 in the last 30 months.
Wow.
But 2 years ago, Pricewater has given us 1 million, but we need more corporate organizations to get involved in this.
It's a beautiful initiative.
So are you saying every public hospital around has your details?
Yes, all of them.
So they know to call you when they see cases like that.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
It's a
I'm honored to meet you.
Inspiring.
You are a good
It's my
person.
pleasure.
Thank you, Mr. Pascal.
Thank you.
Wow. We know good people.
Yeah.
Do you know good people? If you know any of them, hit us up on our social media at the BWG show. And you never know, they might just get featured. When we return, it will be game time. See you when I get back. Welcome back to the show. And yes, I'm excited. It's game time. It's the fashion entrepreneurs against the automation engineers. Who is going to win? I can't wait to find out. Come, guys, let's go and find out. How do you feel, Temilade?
Feel great. Ready to pick some.
Oh, look at him. Belema, you want to tell him something?
I'll just keep watching.
I'm scared. All right, guys, so the game is ring toss. It's pretty straightforward. You keep tossing at your board. So our winner is basically the person that has more rings on his board. Are you ready, guys? Could you take one step forward? Be closer to good. Temilade is our red ring, and Belema is our silver ring. And you'd start on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Start throwing your rings. Oh, crap.
Anger.
Yay! Belema, you can do it! Oh, yes, you can!
Come on, stay.
And our winner is Temilade of Kitigo! Temilade, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of your business and all that you represent. Let's clap for him. Belema, you fought a good fight. I'm proud of you too. Congratulations.
Thank
Get
you.
out here. Yeah. Thank you. It's been so amazing having you guys on the show. Thank you so much for coming.
Same here.
Belema, Temilade, we're so inspired, by all that you've said, and keep changing the game. So thank you so much. Thank you, Temilade. Thank you,
You're welcome.
Belema. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Binging with Game Changers, and a big thank you to my fabulous audience. It's been a packed episode today, and I particularly enjoyed my man, Tuashe. So till you see me again, don't stop being the best in whatever space you find yourself. Bye.